Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, JRC Restoration Decor and Designs, and my name is Phyllis. In today's video, I will be sharing with you how I created wall sconces using Dollar Tree napkin holders. Throughout this video, I'm saying napkin rings. I don't know why, but it's the napkin holders. I'm also using the chopping mats that they have, and then the second sconce is using an old lamp shade. This first inspiration picture is showing my inspiration for the first one that I'll be creating. If you're interested in seeing how I put this together, then just keep watching. And I want to thank you all for stopping by. I am getting ready to make 2 wall sconces for my daughter using these flexible cutting mats that I got from the Dollar Tree. And everything that I'm using is all Dollar Tree except for this light bulb. It's the LED magic bulb that I got from Amazon, and it comes with its own remote. Turn it on. You can dim the light or bring the light up and turn it off. And the way you charge this, if I have not already done so by the time I've completed this DIY, I will upload a video of how this works. It charges in your lamp as long as the lamp is on, but the bulb can be off because it will be in the colors red. You'll see some red light in here. That means it needs to be charged, and when it turns blue, it's fully charged. While I'm doing this video, I thought I'd share with you all, if y'all remember, this is in my house, and it's the sconces that I made, about 2 months ago, maybe 2 or 3 months ago. And I bought the bulbs for my daughter, and then I bought 2 more and brought them back here. And it's the same process. And here is the remote, and I'm going to, and I like the way they look on my fireplace. Let me go around this wall. And this looks really nice at night. The glow is really nice and bright. And when you do the dimmer, you really can't tell. Let me see here. Okay, yeah, it went down. At night you can tell. But I just wanted to share it with you all. These are the first sconces. Well, not the first. Well, yes, it is the first wall sconces that I made. I used to have some on that wall. I'll find that clip, but I've changed that out since. So I just wanted to show you all, because I remember saying I would do a shorts showing this work. Well, I didn't do a shorts video, but since I have the bulb, it works the same way that I did for my daughter. And then you turn them off. Okay, so let's get back to the video. So I'm using these Dollar Tree flexible cutting mats, and 2 comes in 1. They used to be clear, but since the Dollar Tree changed their prices from $1 to $1.25, these are more frosted now. They don't have the clear ones anymore. And those weren't very, very clear, but they were not as frosted or opaque as these. And I'm using 2 Dollar Tree napkin rings that will hold the bulb. And you'll see how I'll be gluing that to the napkin ring. I've already done 2 wall sconces using napkin rings and the napkin holders. I'll be using 4 of these. 1 will go at the top of this and 1 at the bottom. I'll be showing you that, of course, but these are from the Dollar Tree. And I'll be using some Fix-All as well as glue sticks. And then because they didn't have diamond wrap when I went, I bought this, but I won't be using the colored side. It's very pretty, but I don't want that side. I'll be using this side. This is the side that I'll be showing on the chopping mat, which I am turning into a wall sconce. So again, this is using all Dollar Tree products, and I might end up using the zip ties also that I got from Dollar Tree. These are just some that I have left over from another project. I'm not sure. But to attach them, I'll be attaching 1 to the bottom, and it'll go this way, and the other one at the top. So let's get started. Okay, what I found that helped me with these to try to keep it to conform to the round part of this is rolling it first, and you don't have to hold it. You roll it and it really just takes shape of a tube, because it's hard to keep it. Let me get the other one here. It's hard to make it conform, and I'm doing it the short way instead of the long way. The reason why, if I did it the long way, it doesn't cover the entire napkin ring. Some of this metal is sticking out. So doing it this way covers the whole ring, plus I'll be able to cover this part of the napkin ring. But trying to make it stay around while I glue it, it's a fight. So I go ahead and I roll it, and it's easier. So I'm going to use the glue stick to glue around the top here, around here, the top, and then I will use the E6000, not the E6000, but the Fix-All to go around the bottom. I'm going to glue that, and then I'll come back onto camera. Okay, before I glue this, I wanted to share something that was very helpful and easy for me. These fold really good, and the reason why I folded them on the end so they can wrap around this here. So I got a ruler, just a standard ruler, and put it in here, and it's not really hard, but you have to hold it to make sure it's even all the way down, to bend it, and then press with your hand just to give it a crease. I'll put it like that. That's what it is, a crease. And the reason why I did that, and then of course I fold it again to make sure it keeps it the cylinder shape. And this is what it's doing. It's conforming to the shape of the napkin ring, which is what I want. This is what's going to be up against the wall. I'm going to put one here and one up here. Okay, here it is showing I glued it. It is a hot glue mess. I'm having to put more of the bling strip than I really anticipated, because the not the hot glue gun, but the Fix-All started dripping downward. So I had to end up gluing some little strips, which turned out to make it even look nicer than I planned. So I'm showing you here, I'm going to put the strips to cover that glue on to cover the top part and the bottom, and I'm going to do the same thing to the top. Here is I'm kind of giving you a demonstration. I'm going to be covering that cover of the ring holder and then the top part as well. And I think I'm going to be doing the top of the napkin ring, covering that too as well. And then because the Fix-All started dripping, I had to cut strips to cover up the drip marks. But all in all, I like the way it turned out. So I initially stated that I was going to be using the glue, but glue doesn't stick well to metal or glass because when it gets cold, it pops off. So I'm going to eventually be connecting the napkin rings to the napkin holder using zip ties. And here I'm just showing where I'm going to be putting it. I'm not going to be putting it there. I'm going to be putting it up against the round part because it gets in the way when it's on the wall when I sit the bulb inside of the napkin ring. Okay, so I'm done with it, and I wanted to show you all. I decided to use the zip ties because, of course, when the glue stick goes cold, it's like wax and it comes off of the steel, and it doesn't stay on to give the Fix-All time enough to harden. So the zip ties, it's much stronger and it holds it in place. And then I added this glass bead, and I just put a drop of glue there, and I'm going to put the ring on there and use some Fix-All. But I've completed it, and I'm going to put it on the wall and show both of them. And I'm sorry, I wanted to show the bulb just sits right in the napkin ring. Okay, so let me go sit it on the wall and show both of them. And of course, that's just the colored side of the beading because I didn't want that. I just wanted the silver to show. So that's why you see it through the back, but you won't see it through the front. So I'm going to hang it on the wall. Okay, all I did was put a screw in the wall and just hung the lamp, not the lamp. And there they are, both of them. And I'm going to turn this out, which is just something that I did too. If you haven't seen how I did these little rings, I call them chandelier shades. And all I did was took an old chandelier, an old shade, and took the material off and used the ring. And then what's holding it up there, I won't explain all that because this is about the sconce. So I'll just leave a link in the video if you're interested in doing that. But this is in her haul, and there are the two wall sconces. And I will turn the light on so you can see the full effect. Okay. I love the way they turned out. And this is going to be so pretty at night, just to light up her haul. It turned out so nice. This one I did a better job in and not dripping the glue. That's the only reason why I have those bling strips on here, because there were glue strips on this one, so I had to hide them some kind of way. But it turned out so nice, and she is going to absolutely love this. Now these are the inspirations for the second sconce that's coming up. Again, I used the Dollar Tree napkin holder, and then this is the shade from the rings that I took off to create a crystal chandelier. Here coming up in her room, you'll see this is what that covered. I just took the rings and created her a chandelier. Now I'm showing this lamp because the poles, I'm going to put one on each side of the sconce. You'll see that once the sconces are put together, and I'm showing here to make for this lamp to be put together is like 4 of these. You see these sconces. This video I uploaded some time ago. I'll leave the link in that video below. But those poles, I'm using 2 on each of the sconces that I'm going to be showing you here, just as added decor. So we'll get back to it. Here's the shade. I cut it in half, and I was able to create 2 from the one, and I'm doing the same process as I did, and it's all completed. The ring there, I'm going to put a picture on the side to show you what those are. Those are little hand badminton games. The ring part, I took it apart, spray painted it gold, put 2 together on each to make it solid. And that's from the inspiration of the second picture that was in the video. Here I'm showing you where I put the push light at the bottom of this one, and also put the bulb on the inside. And I'm getting ready to demonstrate it for you now. See where the wall is yellow, and I stated that I painted it gray after creating these. These I did first, and then I think it was maybe 2 weeks later I did the ones that you saw first. But this is not its permanent setting. I ended up putting them in her living room on the side of her pictures. So I'll let you all continue to watch to the end of the video. And if you like what you saw, please consider subscribing, give it a thumbs up, and I would like to hear your comments. And don't forget to share this video with your friends and family. And again, I want to thank you all for stopping by.
so much for watching. JRC Restoration, Decor, and Designs. And remember, the distance between your dreams and reality is called action. So until next time, make it a blessed and productive day, everyone. Bye-bye.